Yes.
I want to ask you about this, though, because this is about the job market. It's one of my favorite topics. Okay, so Mick Jagger, now not the only person that gets to be called a rock star. This is so crazy. This is happening in Silicon Valley. Companies are looking to recruit new employees. They're making these crazy new job titles out to get people to come in, talented young folks like yourself, let's put it that way. Job postings have included the word rock star. That has risen 19% over the last year. A job title that you're a rock star in the job. Guru is another one. Genius is another one. What do you make of all of this? Is it the fact that companies are desperate, or that the younger generation wants a new title that isn't sales associate?
It's marketing. When you're going and looking at a job board, how exciting is it? Assistant account executive doing XYZ. That's a boring title. So it actually does draw in a potential applicant. At the same time, it's also a good conversation piece. At the end of the day, are you good at your job? What are the responsibilities of it? That's what matters. And is it paying a decent wage? You could call it a bagel maker for all it matters. As long as you are able to be recognized for the job you do and doing a good job, I think it's fine.
I disagree.
Ninja's on the list.
Look, I think
does that make anybody feel better?
With the exception of guru in the tech space, I think this is ridiculous. I think it goes into that same bucket as everyone gets a trophy, everyone's a rock star.
Please.
Come on, it's silly.
Okay, Jason, no, I thought about that when I first looked at this study yesterday, because I thought to myself, okay, wait a minute. Like, this is the generation where everybody gets a ribbon. Whether you're in first place or last place, oh, you're all winners.
Right.
There's a college coach that was just complaining about that he's like, all these kids are coming into college and saying, that they deserve to basically not, do what you need to achieve and win. And that seems to be, I think, the criticism of the millennial generation.
But if I was reading a resume, and an applicant said that they were the last job they were was a rock star, I wouldn't even read past that.
But they would most likely not be applying in your real estate industry. True. They'd be applying in an industry that recognizes these positions.
I think it's kind of fun to have these titles. I work at Bustle, which is a millennial women's publication, digital publication, and I picked my title, and it's kind of boring, research and consumer insight, but I think it would be super fun to have titles like that roaming around, and I always wanted to be a chief storyteller. I think that's kind of the most magnificent title, and that shows up places as well. I think it's an interesting way to see how people visualize themselves, and also how a company visualizes who they're looking to hire. Rockstar, I don't know how that could be anything else but an actual rock star, but certainly guru. That works a lot of different places.
Right. Well, cheerleader. Yep, that's not going to be on my resume. Professional cheerleader? That never happened. I want to ask you guys about one more thing. I think this is interesting. College students have a little more, basically, pizza money. The Wall Street Journal found a decrease in textbook prices. Remember how much when you went to the bookstore at college and you had sticker shock, Jason, and you were like, wow. Now college kids are finding better ways online to get deals on textbooks, and sometimes it's hundreds of dollars of a difference between what you actually pay. Here's a good spread. This is perfect. $206 in store, an ebook, $64. The same economics book that's being sold for a student. I think this is fascinating and a good thing.
I think it's great. I think technology is making the consumer a better consumer. You can get used books. You can rent textbooks. So you have more money as a college student to spend on more important things than textbooks. But, I think that if you look at a chart, which I did before the program, from 1980 until now, it's incredible how much these textbooks have increased. I think it's over 800%. $1,000 a semester when we were in college. So it's a tremendous amount of money, and the technology is allowing for cheaper, more affordable textbooks.
I think this is good, Evan. I think this is good for college kids and for parents that are footing the bill for college.
Well, now they can pay for the cell phones.
Yeah. It's also, I was paying close to 5 figures after 8 semesters of college for textbooks. I did the math just before coming on, and at the same time...
You guys prepped so much.
Yeah, because we were good students who read our textbooks that we didn't want to pay for. But I think that also what's helping is professors are also going out and recognizing that there is a cash crunch on students for textbooks, because financial aid doesn't cover that, and you can't take out a loan to get a textbook unless it's a credit card. So they are assigning readings that you can access online for free, and that helps. I had one professor who did that, and that really helped defray costs.
Yeah, they did. At grad school, I was in London at LSE, and they would subsidize photocopying, so they had everything in the library, and they knew how much it cost to buy those books, so they would pay for your photocopying. So if you wanted it in hard copy, which I thought was a very useful help there.
I love how technology is actually I love technology, but especially for what it's doing for education, especially if it's making it cheaper than that $1,000 to your point, Jason, sticker price you got when you went into freshman year.
An online university fundamentally there. You know, that's
guys,
pretty fantastic.
Thank you very much.
Thanks
for all the homework.
Thank you.
Good job.
Yeah, boys.
A+. All right.